And Will, we're going to keep this kind of quick, but you guys were in Dallas this week. I want to talk more about the feel. You've added Oklahoma, Texas. Everybody's talking about it. I've been to SEC Media Days before. People will show up. They want autographs. It's kind of it's a fan event very much. Was that the case this time around? I mean, how did Oklahoma and Texas fans fit in? Could you even see the fans this time around?
No, they weren't really a factor. There are a few stragglers that were downstairs, but everything was on the third floor. So a few of them were at the front door, but really no one was coming in and out of there.
Well, when you've seen it in the past, like when they used to do it in Hoover, everyone would gather at that front. Yeah. You'd had to go through the lobby, and everybody said you didn't see that.
The SEC loved that, but that was not. It was about the coverage of it and then the broadcast. So I prefer it that way. I know the SEC for a long time has loved, the championship ring guy and everybody else with the autographs and all that.
Well, and I'm just talking about excitement.
Oh, this was bad.
It sounds like they didn't have excitement.
No. I will.
I mean, was that because Oklahoma and Texas didn't show up, or because they put the thing in Texas?
Well, I think one, they put it in Texas. Two, you had a lot of people who have been there. Look, in the past, SEC Media Days was like WrestleMania weekend or a monster truck rally, right? It was awesome. It was just buck wild. Now, ESPN took it over, sanitized it, and now it's kind of like going to an insurance convention. And that's not great. But they're trying to make it better, and they do things to try to welcome the media. I also think you were out in Texas, and there were a lot of people who have been there for years that didn't come. And so I think that, and also for us, we were the only, out of 47 stations on Radio Row, we were the only one that had 3 shows there. And we only had 1 from each show. Most people didn't do that because of how far out it was. I also think not having the fans there, being so far away, clearly the Omni was not ready for SEC Media Days. They had the logistics for a Big 12 Media Days. So nobody had internet, so some stations were leaving early. I know one large major media place, they showed up there for 2.5 hours and said, this is crap. Left.
Okay. These guys, I know you don't care about the media aspect. I just want to know about the fan aspect, meaning, did it feel like an SEC event?
No.
It doesn't sound like it did.
It felt like the last couple to me, only bigger. But from the fans' viewing of it, just because you don't see all that extra stuff with the fans there, I don't think that it takes away from you learning about it or watching your team.
That's not. I'm not trying to. Okay, I feel like you're working for the conference. I'm not trying to.
No.
I'm not downgrading the event and what you can get for it.
Right.
I'm just saying, you put that thing in Dallas. You put it in where was it last year? Nashville.
Yeah.
All right. You got a lot of SEC fans in Nashville at different schools.
Right.
Did they not show up at the lobby
Texas
and stuff last year?
Oklahoma did not.
Did you have people at the lobbies last year?
Well, did they have access last year? I wasn't there. You were.
Okay. Well, if they've cut off access, that's a different deal.
Well, Hoover, there was access. Atlanta, there's access.
Yes, there always was, and you'd see people gathered, and you'd see them walk through.
The
and
fans
it was, hey,
could go get autographs and see their team.
We got Nick Saban next. We got whoever next, and they walk through the aisle, and fans are cheering. And maybe they didn't have that in Nashville last year. I just didn't notice it.
Dallas, they were 2 floors down, around a little rope, outside of a door is where the fans had to be.
Well, it's interesting that I just wonder. Dallas is not an SEC market. They can try and make it an SEC market. They can want it to be an SEC market. It's not an SEC market. It is never going to be an SEC market. That is a pro town. It will remain a pro town. Yeah. So you did this there. It'll be interesting to see how many SEC tournaments you send to Dallas, how many other events you stage in Dallas. Or Oklahoma City. They played an SEC tournament in St. Louis once, and it was ho-hum. They played one in Tampa. They played a couple in Tampa. That's always kind of ho-hum. That's like your fringe area down there. Now you're back to Michigan fans when you hit Tampa.
I was told they were considering doing the basketball tournament in OKC, and they have reconsidered after the lack of people showing up in Dallas.
That would make sense. Okay, very good. We went over. When we come back, the Vols are wrapping up a big month in recruiting. Who'd they get? Who'd they miss on? Who's next? And is this going to be a special class? We'll ask Ryan Callahan and his excellent recruiting rankings next. Come on back.